champions last season. It was Thomas Partey of Atletico Madrid who walked away with the biggest prize of the night. He won the best player of the season. He beat competition with Jordan Ayew, Richard Ofori and Aston Villa Albert Aduma to clinch the award. Aduana Stars goalkeeper also won the accolade of the night as the goalkeeper of the year. The team of the year went to Ghana Premier League champions Aduana Stars for their splendid performance last season. Other categories were Living Legend Award, which was claimed by Tony Bafo, and Thomas Abbey, formerly of Accra Folk, also taking the accolade of home-based player. And not forgetting the best coach of the season that was grabbed by Yusuf Abubakar, formerly of Aduana Stars. Now moving on, let's go to the camp of Aduana Stars. Aduana Stars sacked coach. Defending champions of the suspended Xylophone Cash Premier League, Aduana Stars have sacked coach Yusuf Abubakar for lack of performance. Coach Yusuf Abubakar last Sunday was adjudged the best coach of the season for helping the Doma-based club to lift the Premiership last season. Aduana Stars are currently preparing for their African campaign against AS Vital of Congo at the Nana Adjumambedu Park at Doma Ahinkru on 18th July. In 7 years, Aduana Stars have parted ways with 7 different coaches. Now, away from Aduana Stars, let's do something on the 21st FIFA World Cup. France in World Cup finals. France will face Croatia in the World Cup finals after edging past European neighbours Belgium in the semi-finals of the tournament. Defender Samuel Umtiti scored the winning goal for the 1998 champions in the second half with a towering header from Antoine Griezmann's corner. Belgium came through the quarterfinals by beating Brazil to make the semi-final count. England, after losing to Croatia by 2-1, will meet Belgium in the fight of third place in the ongoing FIFA World Cup. And now to the semi-final results. France 1, Belgium 0. Samuel Umtiti getting the goal for France, and the second match was England 1, Croatia 2. Trippier getting the goal for England, and then Perisic and then Mandzukic also getting the goals for Croatia and qualify them to the finals. Now Belgium will play England in the third and the search for the third place, and Croatia will also play France in the final. 62 matches has been played so far and 2 more to go. The average goal per game is 2.6, and then Harry Kane is still the top scorer with 6 goals, and Romelu Lukaku also with 4, and Cristiano Ronaldo, who is out of the tournament, is also having 4 goals. This way time will allow me. My name is Yakub Ibrahim. You can call me.
So there you have it, all the sports action from the World Cup. And Charlie, like I said yesterday, it was amazing. I really loved what Croatia did and the kind of statement it sent out there, that football is no longer about names. Okay, football is no longer about names. Gone were the days where we used to vibe with football because Charlie was all about the names, and it was Brazil, it was Germany, it was Portugal, it was Argentina. It's no longer like that, Charlie. You could have a team as Croatia starting off the competition and beating Argentina by 3-0. And look where they are now. They are in the final. I mean, that is an amazing feat. And wishing them all the best in the World Cup final, which is going to happen on Sunday. So definitely keep your days locked, to keep the time and everything. It's going to be amazing. I believe the match starts at 3:30. So you just want to keep that in mind. Still in the second half of the show, follow me on all social media handles, Chris K Original on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And let's move on to some great music from Burna Boy. He released a song quite recently, but Charlie, song that make a lot of noise. Wow, the song is titled Heaven's Gates, and it features Lily Allen. I hope I got that right, Lily Allen. Right here on the Chris K Podcast. Enjoy great music only on the Chris K Podcast.
Yeah, this is your boy JB, aka Drogba, aka Destroying Things. Keep listening to Chris Kwame, the main man.
Hi, lovely people. This is Evelyn Gallianza from YOLO. Keep listening to Chris Kwame. Peace.
Anyway, I thought you was a G, but you're any snake. I swear that you can't come around my estates. And I go on like say you're bad and brave, because when me come from, man, I'm moving bait. And they got the whole block ducking jakes. So if none of you, man, give me space, I'll show you by knocking on heaven's gates. Heaven's gates.
What's it gonna be?
Rastop.
Tell me how will you come find me? Mr. Badam Bougie, will you come pick me up? Can you guarantee when it's time to pick a side, you'll be on my team? Now it's kicking off, saying 1, 2, 3. You snuck up on me.
Anyway, boy violate, let the semi-spray. Me at the undisputed heavyweight champion till me cool and very great. You must have things that you're better than ISIS, cause you got a few little devices. You must not know who my guys is, cause if you did you woulda never ever come try this. Take out the mices, we did the pliers. Coming us so them a breathe with the mices. So me cock it and I breathe and realize this. So me call up Lily to harmonize this. Can't dismiss this. Anyway, I thought you was a G, but you're any snake. I swear that you can't come around my estates. And I go on like say you're bad and brave, because when me come from, man, I'm moving bait. And they got the whole block ducking jakes. So if none of you, man, give me space, I'll show you by knocking on heaven's gates.
Hello, lovely people worldwide. This is Queen Star, Emily from YOLO. Keep listening to the main man, Chris Kovner.
Send me bad, where me come from look like Baghdad. Telling you. Even I like the daily day when Lily telling you. Them finna say Burna ranking, him still no regular. This a Ross war, them boy, then I ready for. Don't know the man, them me par with no regular. Me par with drug peddler, par with a mezzler. From your violate a gunshot in your head, and I come in a like I didn't read. That's when I circle for guns and artillery start get heavier. Yo, you know what's in the holes in your friend. Can't violate, can't bed in. War can't done in. Them finna say I not running. You gonna make me bust my gun in. Something get bunning. I not like pagan in. Them finna me bad from me young, you know me bad, I know. Anyway. Boy violate like the semi-spray. You could've got away, but now it's very late. Got figures end up in the grave like every day. I always was the youth with the scary face. Man, I move wicked in my estates. So if none of you, man, give me space, I'll show you about knocking on heaven's gates.
Really? Thanks already. That's fine. It doesn't matter. They're gonna love them. Oh my god, they're dark. Yeah, they're bright.
I like that,
Hey, what's up, people? Ghana, this your boy Erna that you keep listening to Chris Kwame.
Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man in the London town. Bad man in the London. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man ready to shut it down. Bad man ready to shut it down.
Step up onto that. Man, I'm gonna get up onto that. Man, I'm gonna get up onto that. The man, I'm gonna get wet up, stomp on that. Get up strong for that. Bust it, conk on that. What you talking about? I tell you, man, I make up song for that. Set up the nookie. She love it and she ate up the cookie. Take up the what? Wet up the pussy. I'm up to bat, all bets off, smash up your bookie. Back up the rookie, what? Prick, clap up your coffee. Big bad song for that. Big bad's onto that. Big bad's gone for that. Big man long for that. Bust it, conk him up. Big man conquer that. Buff chicks, big man's bonking that. Big whips, big man's honking that.
Bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man in the London town. Bad man in the London. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man ready to shut it down. Bad man ready to shut it. Say me like infama. Man try take easy for Chihuahua. I pray you say some and me come talk, but them not do nada. long for that. She say she chop me like go father. She pray she hus baba, don't father. Creep with me, cause nobody bother. Yeah, messing with the good father. This is a happy boy take over. It be me where they make the girls bend over. Call me Mr. Legover. Messing with the Godfather. Tell the soccer boy take over. If I drop in this one with Holo man, then I feel it from Niger to England. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man in the London town. Bad man in the London. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man ready to shut it down. Bad man ready to shut it down. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man in the London town. Bad man in the London. Man, I got bank things.
Zagadat, Mr. Eazi, London Town featuring Gigs. Right here on the Chris K podcast, Charlie. This song is wild, man, and this brings us right to the end of the second half of the show. I believe you've been enjoying the show so far, Charlie. It's been just an amazing experience and an honor coming your way each and every time I come through with the Chris K podcast. It's just an honor for you guys to listen. Man, thank you so much, Charlie. Before the song in the background from Mr. Eazi, I dropped Burna Boy's Heaven's Gate featuring, is it Lily Allen? Yeah, Lily Allen, right here on the Chris K podcast. And so we are moving on to the third half, which is the final part of the show where we come your way with health. Drop one more tune, and then we are done with the Chris K podcast season 2, episode 9.
Man, I got bad man in the London town. Bad man in the London. Man, I got bank things in the London town. Bank things in the London. Man, I got bad man ready to shut it down. Bad man ready to shut it.
But before we even get there, remember, like what I keep saying is that you just want to support the Chris K podcast by making sure that once you receive the link to the Chris K podcast, you share it. You might want to also upload it on your status. You just want to broadcast it on your broadcast list that's on WhatsApp, or you just want to put it up on Twitter, or when you even see it on Twitter, you retweet, or you just react to it. Okay, and of course, leave a comment, leave your reactions, your comment. Let me know how you feel about the show and everything. This is the Chris K podcast. It's been a really long while now since I started talking about the ncdalliance, non-communicable diseases. We've been talking about diabetes a lot. These are diseases that can be prevented. I don't want to bore you with all the long talk, but these are diseases that can be prevented, especially by lifestyle changes and 10 environments you could avoid. For example, sitting at a place where people are smoking in the air and this is just polluted with the cigarette smoke. You just might want to stay away from such an environment. I find myself in that position where most of the time I end up in such environments, but then I have found ways and means of staying clear of that path. But then what I do on this platform is I advocate for the NCDs. And just to let you know that, look, together we could raise our voices and put an end to some of these things that affect us. We don't even take notice. We think, they're just simple things. Some of the diet you eat, some of the content of the things you drink, and how they are even produced and manufactured. But we just drink them and eat them anyway, and it goes a long way in affecting us. Just a quick update. All over the world now, people are advocating for the NCDs and hashtag beat NCDs. That is, we're trying to clamp down on the effect of NCDs on people. And like I said, it is preventable. It is preventable. So one of the things you want to do is you just want to keep your ears glued to the Chris K podcast. Make sure you're listening to what I share. So far, I've been talking about healthy diets. I've been talking about diabetes and nutrition. And one of the things I kept saying is that the fact that you don't have diabetes doesn't mean you shouldn't eat well. Eating well is for everybody, whether sick or not sick. We've also been talking about day